Hey guys, this is Mike, and this is part 8 of OMO development. So, let's review what we have again. So far, we have the game, we have stuff, and we have score that works now. I spent way too long trying to figure out what was wrong with it, and I don't know, I must have had some kind of brain issue at the moment because I totally forgot I was doing 5 times this before, minus this, when I should have been doing 5 times the quantity of the whole thing. That was a huge fail on my part. So, since the game is mostly done, what's left is just making the game look nicer, I think. So this is all just going to be presentation, the visuals of it. First thing I'm going to need is a level indicator. I'm going to need to specify which level you're on currently. So again with paint to show you what it, oh crap, the driver is messed up. My pen tablet driver. I don't know, it got unloaded or whatever. So anyway, damn it, it's in absolute position now. So we have the score up here. Let's say we have 1,000,000 points because I'm awesome like that. Let's just make it 1,000. Here's your grid or whatever, stuff like that. And I want to have like little buttons down here that show how many levels there are. So if there are 5 levels, then I want it to be like 1, 2, 3 to show I'm on the 3rd level. Then use the dark ones for the rest of them. So I'm on level 3 out of 5. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so okay. Where's the mouse? Oh, over here. Okay, so that's hopefully pretty simple. Just draw the. I already have the light and the dark, so I'll just put those here. Texture region white, private texture region dark. And I also want to draw it centered on the screen, so I have to find out like the dimensions that I want to use for it. So if I have like over here, it's 5 levels, right? I want these to be like, let's say 10 pixels each with a 10 pixel gap. So 5 levels is going to be 90 total, I think, right? So that's pretty much the number of levels there are times 10 plus, or the number of levels, levels, or the max levels. There should be max because I called it max levels. Times 2. So 2 of these minus 1. That's 9 of them, and then all that times 10. That's the total width of the thing, and I should be able to just draw it from there. Okay. So light and dark. I'll just load these up. Light is omo.res.getAtlas pack dot find region light. Same thing with dark omo.res.getAtlas pack dot find region dark. Okay, and down in the renderer, I'm going to render it over here. So we render the score, the tiles, and now let's render the number of levels there are. So like I said over here in the thing, this is gonna start over here. So what we're going to do is use a for loop for i0, i is less than max levels. I think I called it max levels. No, max level? Okay. Let's see. So what I need to do is I need to draw these things at if level is less than is equal to I, or less than or equal to I, then I'm going to draw the light So sp.draw light at position. This is at 2 times, or 10 times 2 times max level minus 1. Make sure I got my brackets correct here, because I don't want to mess up like last time. Spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out what happened with the score. And the y is going to be up there, so that's just omo.height minus, let's say 100. Okay, I have too many brackets. Hopefully that's good. And otherwise, I'm going to draw the dark, because we haven't reached those levels yet. Hopefully this works. Alright, let's go with easy. I see a dot over here. Oh, wait. I totally messed up the, Okay, so I totally messed up the X. I meant to actually increment this. So this is the image, X and Y. This is supposed to be plus, each one of these is 20 across, so that's just 20 times I. And I need to do the same for the other one. I'll just recopy and paste. Okay, so use dark instead. Okay. And, and the width and height. I should set that to 10, right? So 10 and 10. Totally forgot. 10, 10. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I double clicked. What's wrong with this mouse? Seriously. There it is, but it's not centered for some reason. And it's doing totally wrong. If I is less than or equal to level, then I draw the light, right? Nope, if I is just less than level, then I draw the light. Okay, level 1, good. So level 2 should light up after I get there. There we go. It's not centered X-wise. I'm not sure what's going on there. X is... Oh, right, omo.width divided by 2. And then minus... the total, plus 20 minus this divided by 2. The whole thing divided by 2. I don't really know what I'm saying. Let's see. Wait, okay, let's get rid of that. Start over. Omo.width divided by 2. That'll get me the center of the screen. I want to go from the center over here back down that way. So that's half of the total. And the total is this much. So first let's put the total in somewhere over here just to keep it whatever, somewhere. So the total width is this, 10 times 2 times max level minus 1. That's the total width. Call it total width. So from there, I'm going to do total minus total width divided by 2. Since I'm dividing both of them by 2, I can just do that, and that'll get me to the start. And then I want to increment for every loop 20. So this is plus I times 20. Oops, what am I doing? So I'll just copy and paste this. Hopefully this works now. Please be centered on the screen. There we go. Okay, so that's for easy. There's 5 levels in that. Insane has 10 levels. Cool. That's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Level 2. Nice. So, wow, crap. I forgot. It was this, right? Or this? No, here? Okay, whatever. So that's visual part 1 done. What else? I said I wanted to make sort of a sort of, when I click on a tile, it like glows. to show that I've actually clicked on it, to put more emphasis on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new class here in UI. I'm going to call it glow. Boosh. And this is going to extend actually tile, because tile already has the it already, what do you call it, expands, which is awesome. Where's tile? I'm just going to use that as a reference. We close some of these out. Text image don't need, menu don't need, place state I need, that probably. Tile, where's tile? So tile already expands by itself. So I want the glow to expand as well. So what does glow need? It needs the light texture. Private texture region light, which I can get easily. It needs a position, float X, float Y, and that's pretty much it, right? What's wrong with this? Must invoke a constructor. Float X, Y, width, and height. Okay, so I guess I'll just do float width, float height here. I'll just super all of that crap. Height. Okay. What does super do again? Sets X, Y, total width, total height. Grabs the light and the dark. Maybe I can just make these protected so I don't have to do anything up here in glow. So that's pointless. Okay. So glow, it's the width and height is going to start out at the tile size, and it's going to expand, let's say for half a second. Private float timer time, it's going to be half a second, and this is going to take a timer also. Tile already has a timer, my bad, and a max time. I don't need any of this. Okay. Yeah. But this is gonna need an alpha. I want it to gradually disappear. Okay. So public void update. I'm gonna override this. What was the other one in update? Tile update. That stuff. I could. Width is equal to timer total height. Okay, forget that. I'm just gonna override the whole thing. Let's see, timer plus equals dt, and width is gonna be I need the min width and height also. Private float min width, private float min height, I think. So width is equal to, or min width is equal to width, and height is equal, height. Wait, what am I doing? Float width, height. I can't do that. Oh no. Wait, width and height, that's total. That can't be right. So total, I can't do that. Uh-oh. Can I not do this? That sucks. Oh well, I'll just override those there. Total width is... I'm not even going to use total width and total height. Never mind. I can ignore that. Okay, so, timer plus... Oh, timer. These. I should make all of these protected. Okay. Let's see. Width is just going to increase by some amount. I don't really care about the total, so dt, I don't need the timer, I think, either. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Width plus equals dt times 100. It's going to increase at 100 pixels per second. Height, also 100 pixels per second. So in half a second, it would increase by 50 pixels. So if timer is greater than max time, or greater than or equal to max time, then remove is equal to true. I want to remove this thing from the list that I'm going to put it in. And of course I'm going to need to grab that public boolean should remove, return remove. Okay, and the render method, public void render sprite fetch sb. So I need to set the color, the alpha, sb.set color 1111 alpha, 111 alpha I mean, and then I'm going to set it back to the regular color 1111. Okay, so first I need to calculate alpha. Over time, alpha is going to be 1, but over half a second it should go down to 0. So again, linear fashion, time 0, alpha is 1, time, max time is going to be alpha 0, so that's alpha is equal to 1 minus 1 minus time divided by max time, timer divided by, okay, so what's timer divided by max time? That's going to be a value between 0 and 1. Pretty much, that's it. Okay, I think that's it, hopefully. And I'm going to draw the image light at position x minus width divided by 2, y minus height divided by 2. I don't need this min width and min height crap. This dot width, I don't know where I came up with that min width and min height crap. So glow, that's a glow. Okay, let's test out my glow class. Looks stupid. Hopefully it isn't. Glow, glows, whatever glows. Put that on the list here. I should probably make a handler for everything that needs to be updated. Just put that in there instead of making all these different arrays. But whatever. Glow is equal to new array. Tile. No, what am I doing? I'm not even thinking right now. It's called glows. Come on, man, get my head into the game here. Okay, glows is there. So I want to add a new glow every time I click on a tile, which is over here, right? So I'm going to do glows.add new glow. Totally forgot what the arguments were. X, Y, width, and height. So X, Y, this is just the tiles row column dot get X. Okay, new glow. Let's put the arguments down here. X, Y, width, and height. Oops. So getX. There's no getX method. I'm gonna make that. Dot getY. And width is going to be the tile size, right? So is the height. Get X and get Y. There is none of that. Should put it in box because that's the base class. It makes sense to put it in here. Public, not void, float. Get X, return X. Should probably make getters for all of them. Get Y, return Y. Float, get width. Return width and public float get height. Return height. Okay, and get rid of box again. Tile I don't need, I think. Glow. So I add a new glow every time I click on a tile, and I need to update those. And I0 as less than glows dot size plus glows dot get height dot update. No. Dot update t. Alright, copy and paste this bad boy. I'm gonna put it over here. Instead of update, I'm gonna render SB. Boosh. Let's try it. Glow on me, bro. Let's see. Here we go. Nothing happened. Okay. Glow. Glow, glow, glow. 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 Am I... Okay. I got it. I got this. Time for debugging. Print out alpha. It should be anywhere from 1 to 0 to 1. Let's print this bad boy out easy. Let's bring the console up here so you can see it. Glow. Okay, that works. It started off all the way at 1, and it goes down to 0, and goes negative as well. Obviously, it's drawing this thing. Oh, right! I keep forgetting width and height. Change that damn width and height at the end of draw. Come on, man. Alright, let's get this glow again. Boosh. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. But I'm not removing them, so I need to remove them. So back in play state where I update them. Let me move this down. Update. If glows.getI.shouldRemove. I'll just take them off the list. Remove index. Go back one. Alright. Let's check out the glow again. It's getting drawn behind all the things. I want it to draw in front of the tiles, so I'll draw it after. And it's not expanding fast enough. Let's put the speed up here. Private float speed is gonna be 200. Boom. Just replace these with speed, so it's gonna increase 200 pixels per second. So over half a second, that's 100 pixels increase. Boom. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. See, it's these little things that make the game look better. Alright. Oh man, this is a really bad score. Not even 200. Not even 200. 193. Come on. Okay, so there's glows. What else can I do to make this thing more visually appealing? I have the level indicator, the glow. I could show which tiles the user got wrong. So let's see. Okay, so these 3 tiles I need to click. What if I clicked here, 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 and then I clicked here? I want to show that you got this tile wrong, just for a little while. So I can do that. Let's see. Tile. I should have another boolean here called wrong. Now I could set it wrong, and then I could render it differently. I don't need toggle selector. Get that out of here. Void set wrong. Boosh. Wrong is true. So if it's wrong here, if selected, if it's wrong, then I do something. Otherwise, if it's not wrong, then just render it normally. But if it is wrong, wait. If wrong, I could set the color. Let's make it red. Red, RGB 0, 1, like that, or whatever. And then I could set it back. Must be dot set color 1. Okay. So if it's wrong, it's going to be colored reddish. Let's just test it by setting wrong automatically to true. So any selected tiles should look red. Oh, that's really bright red, or deep red. Cool. Maybe I should make it lighter. I'm going to mess with the colors here. So 0.2F, lighter red. Not so deep saturated too much. Let's tone down the red. 0.8F. It's not bright enough. 0.5 each. That's not even red. Bring this back to 1. I don't know. Just make it pure red. 1001. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. So wrong. Okay, so over here in place state, I need to do, this is all the glow stuff. Or no, not glow stuff. or this is the level stuff. This is the glow stuff. This is gonna be the wrong stuff. I need a timer, another timer. Can I use my old timer? I already have two timers here, timer and score timer. I could probably just use the same timer for both of those. But whatever. Each one has their own timer. This is the wrong timer. So, if you get a tile wrong, I want it to show on the screen for, let's say 1 second. So, whenever I start a new one, I'll just set wrong timer back to 0. Just set all the timers back to the reset. Look at all. I have 3 timers. I probably just use one of them. Whatever. Where is the finish? Here we go. If done, whatever. If max, nope. I don't care about this. Get args. Create board, create finish, no. If is finished. So I have to delay this for 1 second. How do I do that? Maybe I could do done. Well, this is all hacky right now. This is completely unorganized code. I'm gonna do a done there. And if this is done, then I'm gonna do done as true over here. And I'm going to move this. I'm going to set up the wrong timer. If over here, if done. If or wrong timer plus equals dt. If wrong timer is greater than or equal to 1, then I'm going to create the new whatever. Only if there is an actual tile wrong. So let's see. First I have to find out if there are any wrong tiles, which is decrement. If dec is equal to 0, there's no decrement, there's no wrong tiles, then I could just set the wrong timer to 1 just to make it automatically go. Let's see. And I have to do done as false down here. Let's see. This is so unorganized. Okay. So that nothing happens. If I get one wrong, then it should wait for 1 second before going to the next level. Okay. And during that 1 second, I have to find out which tiles are wrong. So I have to go through these selected tiles. So for int I is 0, I is less than, selected dot size I plus plus. If finish does dot finish dot contains, okay, let's get the tile first. Tile is equal to selected dot get I. If tile dot contains tile true, if it doesn't contain that, then it is wrong. You are wrong, bro. Oh wait, I can't use I anymore. I'm using I for the multi-touch. So let's use J instead. J. So if the selected tile is not part of the finished tile, then it's wrong. You are dead wrong. So I'm going to do tile.setWrong. Boom. Cool. Let's try that. This is so unorganized. Okay, that's wrong. Awesome! This is too cool. Let's get all of them wrong. Oh wait, what just happened there? Was that on the last level? No. I got those wrong. That was level 2. Why did I skip that last level? Okay. That was weird. I don't know why it skipped that one time. Now it's working fine. Weird. Oh. I should probably get rid of this. If level is max level done, I'll move that back down here. Wrong timer. Okay. So, that's pretty much it. What else? Visual stuff. Transitions. I could do transitions. Right. This video is getting long, but, you know, this is one of the final videos. I don't really have anything else to do, so might as well. This is the longest video there is. The game's almost done. Glow. I got the wrong tiles. I should do transitions between game states. So, let's see. Before, I usually do the transitions in a really messed up way, not modular. I should have done it like this before, where I create an extra transition state. And the transition state is going to take two game states, the previous and the next. And it's going to render depending on the transition, what part of the transition it's currently at. Ooh. Extend state. Forgot about that. And public transition state. I need the two states. I also need a transition type next, and I'll just call it type. I'm going to use an enum for this. I'll put it at the top. Public enum type. Alright, so we got your standard black fade, which is just fades to black and then it fades back something. Okay. So what am I doing? Transition state. How does it work again? It was I said first let's just wing it. Here we go. This dot prev is prev, this dot next is next, this dot type is type. Okay. So I need a private type. What am I doing? I need a GSM too. GSM, and then super GSM. Whoosh. Okay. And I need the methods. Handle input. This is going to be empty. I'm never going to use that for the transitions. Update and render only. Okay. So let's see. The type. I also need a timer, max time. Let's say half a second for the fade out, half a second for the fade in, for the black fade. Private float. Max time. And I also need a timer. All these timers, man. For real. If type is equal to black fade, then the max time, let's just keep everything here. What's wrong with this? Okay, that was weird. If I'm using black fade, then I need to set the max time to 1 second total for the entire switch to the next state. And that's pretty much it. What else? I need one of those images, dark. Text region, dark. Whichever, it doesn't really matter. Dark is going to be omo.get or res.get atlas pack. Find region dark. I could have used light. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna draw over it with a different color anyway. So update. I also need an alpha. This is all black fade stuff. Private float alpha. So if I want to make another type, then I have to do other stuff. Let's see. Black fade alpha update. I probably don't need to do anything there. So here in render, I'm going to do sb dot first set the color to black 1 and then set it back. Okay, so I need the timer. Oh right, timer plus equals dt, that's important. Okay, so if timer is less than max time, no, if type is equal to black fade, all the black fade stuff goes in here. Okay, so if timer is less than max time, then I'm still fading to black, or max time divided by 2, then I'm still fading to black. What am I doing? Otherwise, if timer is greater than max time divided by 2, then I'm fading back to the next state. So here alpha is going to be starting at 0. This is going to be timer divided by max time divided by 2, right? And here alpha going the other way is going to be 1 minus timer divided by max time divided by 2. So just the opposite, 1 minus whatever this was. And then I'm going to set the color to that alpha, and then I'm going to set the color back at the end of it. So I'm going to first draw sb.begin, or whoa, sb.set projection matrix first, cam.combine. No, I'll set that somewhere over here. I'll always set that before the drawing, sb.end, and then I'll set the color back. Okay, so here, then I'm going to draw the sb.draw the dark across the entire screen, so that's 0, 0, omo.width, omo.height. Okay. I also need to draw the previous and next game state. If it's over here, then I still need to draw the previous state, prev.render. And if it's over here, I need to draw the next state, next.render, with this on top. So that goes after. Oh, okay, let's just test this thing out. Menu. So when I click on play, instead of setting to new difficulty state, I'm going to set to new transition state. GSM, previous is going to be this, next is going to be new difficulties. I'll just do state next is equal to new difficulty state GSM. I'll set that over here. And the type is going to be black fade. I'll just put this down here so you can see it. Or I'll put it over here so you can see it. First argument, second argument, third argument, fourth argument. And I'll get rid of this. Put it over here. New difficulty state GSM. Alright, so let's test it. No, it's not done. I'm not switching to the next state over here in transition state. So update, if type is black fade, then once it's over, if timer is greater than or equal to max time, then I need to set the state. GSM.set to next. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's try it now. Fade. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how it faded? Boom. Let's see that again. Okay, I'm at 40 minutes right now. I've always, has anyone ever played Cave Story? They have this really, really cool transition where, like, these diamonds pop up, these black diamonds, they pop up and then they expand and they cover the screen. I want to do that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do expand type. This is going to be the last one, for real. Let's see, transition state, black fade, and expand. So this is all black fade stuff. I'm going to do expand stuff down here. What do I need for expand stuff? I'm probably going to need another UI for that. I have glow and tile. I'm going to do another one called, what do I call it? Just expand, I don't know. Just call it expand, who cares? And again, I'm going to extend tile, since tile already expands by itself. Public expand, give it a float x, float y, float width, float height, and super xy width and height. Okay. Update float dt, render sprite batch sb. This is totally unorganized code. This is just whatever, doing it by ear. So if it looks messy, then it is messy. This looks like crap. So if it's black fade, I'll do this. Else if type, oops. Else if type is equal to expand, then I'm going to do something else. Okay. So what do I need for expand? I can still use dark. So these technically, this is technically not part of black fade. So I can load that up here. Boom. Okay. So expand. What do I want this thing to look like? I just want squares to pop in, just like with the game. When I press easy, you notice how just the squares pop in sequentially in order. I want that to happen to the screen, except it's all black. Black squares just popping in until it covers the screen. Let's see. I can use size of, this is a 480 by 800. So 80 by 80 squares should fit in nicely. So I'm going to have expand array expands. Else if type is equal to expand, then I'm going to do expands is equal to new expand. 480 by 800, that's 10 rows and 6 columns. If they're all 80 by 80. Mint size is 80. Okay. Let's see. I just need to use a double for loop. Rows less than expands dot length row plus plus. Same thing with column, except expands 0 dot length column plus plus. And then I want to create expands is equal to new expand. Expands row column, I mean, is equal to new expand. The size minus 80 row times, no, column, right? XY. Column times size plus size divided by 2, because it's centered on XY. Let's move this down here. This is X, this is Y. I need XY width and height. So Y is going to be row times size plus size divided by 2. And width is going to be size, height is going to be size. Okay. And I need to update those. Update. Else if type is equal to expand. I need to update all of them. Expands row column dot update dt, and else if expands, then I need to draw all of those. Expands row column dot render sb. I should probably make subclasses of transition state just to keep all of this stuff in their own classes, but whatever. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like first. Wait, no. Expand doesn't do anything right now, right? Doesn't render anything. Doesn't update either. So what did I do with tile? Let's just do super.update here for now, and do super.render here for now. Except here, I can't do super.render actually because it's using the wrong color tile, right? I'll just copy and paste, or whatever, I'll just expand. I'll just draw dark here, sb.setColor 0001, and I'll reset it back. Okay. So super.update, I really don't need that then. Let's see. I'm not even using that new transition menu. So new transition state, instead of black fade, I'm going to use the expand. See what that looks like. Errors everywhere. Okay, I knew it. Sprite batch must be called begin, whatever. I totally forgot. sb.setProjection matrix cam.combined. sb.begin, sb.end. Oh, awesome. Too bad the it kind of messed up. Width plus equals 8 again. I don't want that crap. This is total width and total height. Plus equals 8. I don't want that minus 8 messing it up. Protected. Make everything protected except for selected. I don't need that. Okay, let's try it again. Boom! Right? Nice. And then I need phase 2, right? I need it to contract again. So expand, then contract, and it's drawing the other one. So, how do I do that? Again, this is going to be really hacky and unorganized. Private boolean expand, private boolean contract, or no, private boolean done expanding, private boolean done contracting. Boosh. So false at the beginning. I need to check expands row update. If expands, I need to check all of them. So boolean, okay, I'm going to set that to true. If expands row column dot is done is going to be is done expanding. So private boolean is done expanding. I'm going to do if width is equal to total width, or return that. Return width is equal to total width and height is equal to total height. And it's done. Then if it's not done, then okay is equal to false. Okay, and if it's still okay, then it's done. So done expanding is equal to true. Then what I need to do is I need to begin to contract. So public update. I do need to override that. I know people are probably not following along with me right now, but I'm really sorry about that. I'm just thinking out my head here. So probably a lot of people are confused about what the hell is going on. Private boolean expanding. This is going to be true when it starts. And I need one for contracting, I think. And if it's done expanding, return that update. I need to do public boolean or void set contracting. then I'm going to do contracting as true. Or and expanding. It's false. Update. So if expanding, I'm just going to do super.update. Otherwise, if contracting, then I need to do the opposite. So, oh wow, you know what's funny? Can I just do this? Negative DT? That would be so hilarious if that works. Because it would be like going backwards, right? With the tile. If I do positive DT for tile, it would expand, but if I do negative DT, it should contract. Oh man, that's okay. This is gonna be funny if this works. I mean, it makes sense, but it's still gonna be funny. Let's do the row stuff again. So if it's done expanding, then I'm going to set all of them to contract. Set contracting. That is funny. Let's do this. Okay, that's not working. Do I ever even go in here? Done. Expanding. Yes, I do go in there. If okay. Oh, my bad. And not if okay and not done expanding. I think. I just want this to happen once. That didn't do anything. That was weird. Done expanding should be false. What? System.out.println done expanding. Right? Wait, no. I didn't even print it out. That's why I didn't see anything. That was dumb. Right? Okay, so that works. So they should all be contracting. Once they contract, super.update contracting. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably. I just thought negative DT would work. I don't think that's working. Negative DT. Why would it not work? The timer. If I can do something with the timer. The timer. If timer is less than 0, timer is equal to 0. No. If what? Okay, let's check out the timer here. What is going on with timer? That just goes all the way up to half a second. Then I subtract it, right? Negative super update negative DT. Why? If float. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Never mind. I just thought super.update negative DT would have been just so much. It would have been so funny if it worked. So let me just do it manually then. So if it's contracting, then I'm just gonna do timer set contracting. I'll just set the timer back to 0 or whatever, and I'm gonna do timer plus equals DT, and I'm going to decrease. Width is equal to timer divided by what was it? Max time divided by, or this whole thing times the 1 minus this, actually, times the total width, I think, right? Total height times 1 minus wow, I'm rambling in this video. If width, I don't want it to go less than 0. Width is equal to 0. If height is less than 0, that is equal to 0. I didn't need that for the other one, so I think. No, I do need that still. I don't need these brackets. I'll just copy and paste this. All of them. Okay, let's see if that works. I need to save some stuff. Please contract. Awesome! Nothing's getting drawn though because I didn't update to the next state. Transition state. Transition state. Where is it? Update. If I'm using expand, if done expanding, okay. So first off, if not done expanding, then I'll do all of this crap. And I'll put this in here as well. Otherwise, it is done expanding, then I need to check. So messy. I need to check that they're all done contracting. Boolean, okay, it's true. This, and if I also need to update. Expands is done contracting this time. Which I need to make. Or is it done expanding? Public boolean is done contracting. Return width is equal to 0 and height is equal to 0. Okay. If that's not done, okay is false, then that's whatever. And then over here, if okay and not done contracting, then done contracting, right? And I should go to the next state. GSM dot set next. Okay. Cool. But I'm not rendering the states. As soon as I click, I'm not rendering the backgrounds anymore. I need to add that to the render here. So in black fade, I render the previous and the next. In the expand, I will render if not done expanding, then I'm going to render the previous. Otherwise, if not done contracting, I'm going to no, just else, then next done render. Let's see, don't disappear on me. Cool. It expanded way too quick, so maybe I can set a speed for expanding. Private float speed. This is going to be in tile. Speed, regular speed is just going to be, what did I use for speed? Nothing. I'm not using speed. I'm setting the max time. Right. So maybe I should do a public void set max time. Float t. Max time is equal to t. So for the expands, I can transition when I create them. Expands. Row column dot set max time to, let's say, 1 second. So they should take a little longer. Okay. I could also do the same thing, like the synchronized swimming type deal with the set timer over here. I'll do this. Add that. This is expands row column dot set timer expands dot length. I'll change this back to 0.1 because 0.05 is too fast. Let's see. Okay, too slow. Set max time. Screw you. That looks awesome, but I also need to set the timer for the contracting. Look at that. Look at that awesomeness. This is way too slow. Bring it down to 0.5. Oh, I just did double F. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Dude. Let's see, contracting. I also need to set a timer for contracting. Where's my expand class? Here it is, set contracting. Let's do a timer here. Timer is equal to timer. This timer is equal to timer. And then I need to do minus dt this time. But then that means no, I don't need the. Yeah, I do need this, but I don't need the timer. I can. Yeah, I do. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? 1 minus dt? No. Timer minus equals, right? And then timer 1 minus, but then it starts at 1. So 1 minus is going to be starting at 0. I should not have the 1 minus there, I think. Oh crap, I don't know what I'm doing. Set timer. I'm gonna set contraction, I'm going to use the same timers up here. Put that in this bad boy. What's going on? Too many brackets? Yeah, okay. So set contracting to this value, expands row column. I have no idea. Let's just see what that looks like. Nope, did nothing. I don't need this negative. Nope, I need this plus here. I'm doing random stuff right now. Oh, that looked pretty cool, but it's too much. Let's see. Max time is, well, let's just hard code it. Oh my god, this is so bad. No, let's not hard code it. Don't be an asshole. Public float get max time. No, I don't. No. Let's not do minus dt then. Plus, and then I need my minus back. 1 minus. Okay. This is what I'm like every time I'm making my games. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, this doesn't work. No, I have to do it this way, or whatever. Expands set contracting. Let's bring it back to the regular that we had before. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, I didn't have to change anything. What was I doing with all that crap? I was... What? What? It works. It works. Why was I changing all that crap before? I don't know. Anyway, so awesome. The expand type is way more awesome than black fade. Okay, let's see. So from the menu to the difficulty, it does that. From the difficulty to the play state, it should... Maybe from the menu to the difficulty, I'll use the black fade. Where's the menu? Here, I'll use the black fade. I'll just copy and paste this, because I'm going to use it everywhere. So, and from the difficulty to the play state, I'm going to use the, what do you call it? The expand transition. And this, I'm just going to paste this in here. Boom. What's going on? New play state, I forgot my comma. So, let's see, black fade for here. And expand fade, or expand transition for here. Nice. And from the play state to the score state should also be the transition. Where's my done? Right here. Ah, crap. Where is it? Copy and paste this. So over here, this is going to set to a new score state. Or I'll just copy and paste this. Type expand also. And from the score state back to the menu state, Here I will use also expand or yeah, okay, whatever. And use state GSM. Okay, that's all my transitions. Let's test it. So from here, black fade. Here, transition, expand. Let's play a little bit. 5 levels. Boosh. 44 points. 88 points. Let's get some of these wrong, just so I can see the game telling me, "Oh, you're stupid. You got that one wrong." Oh, that was weird. 218. I should probably fix that up later. 218. So over here, this is the black fade or expand still. Okay. So I'm at over an hour right now. I might as well keep going, right? What else should I do? More visual stuff. Let's see. The score. Instead of the score just popping up to whatever score that you got over here, I'm going to have the score like counting upwards. So 43, instead of just the jump from 0 to 43, it's going to gradually increase. 0 to 43. So let's just get rid of all of this crap that we don't need. Go back into this. This should be really quick. Score. Increment score. So instead of incrementing score directly, I'm going to have another one called dest score, which is the destination that I want to go to. Dest score is equal to score plus I. Don't need this. I also need, that means I need to update this thing. Load DT. I need to do dest score here then. And over here, I don't need this. I need to do it over here. So I need to also have a speed at which it increments. Speed, I guess it could be 100 per second. So I get 100 points. It should take a whole second to update. So what I'm going to do here is if dest score is, if score is less than dest score, then I should increment. So score plus equals speed times dt. Should probably int this thing since score is an int. Then if score is greater than dest score, then score is equal to dest score. Same thing with the other direction, else if score is less than dest score, score minus equals this. And if score is less than dest score, then I went past it, and I need to set it. And then set the text to that. Cool, cool, cool. I'll only set, I don't want to set the text every single time, so I'm going to only set it if score does not equal dest score. I think. No. I'll just set it every single time. Whatever. Play state. So that means I need to update the score here. Score.update. dt. Alright, let's test this. Let's test it. Increment. So instead of jumping straight to whatever 40 something, it'll increment. Nice. See this? All the little things just add to the game, I guess. People's eyes get caught up with stuff that moves instead of static images. So everything I'm doing here is to try to make the game look like it's alive. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm doing here. So for example, the awesome transition, the popping into view, the blinking lights, the glow, all of this, all the little stuff combines in effect to look awesome. Even the incrementing score and the level counter. So I'm just gonna play this, and then that's gonna be the end of this video. I don't know if there's anything else that I want to do after this, so this could very well be the last video. There was that one problem though at the end when I finish one of these levels and I go to the score state. It looks like it's all messed up as crap. Like there, right there. It's I don't want that glow to happen. Like it freezes as soon as I finish the thing. It freezes and it goes straight to the transition. So what I want to do is I want to maybe prevent it from going to the score state until after all of the glows are finished. So I need to check that the size of the glow is 0. Okay. So where's the done? If level is greater than max level and glows that size is equal to 0. What else? Something else? The increment. I don't want the increment to be like not done yet. Like say it's incrementing the score, but it automatically goes to the score state. So I need a probably over here public boolean is done. I guess return score is equal to dest score, so I know it's done updating. And score dot is done. So then I should go to the score state, so nothing gets frozen or whatever. Let's see. Okay, 47, 95. This is gonna get me 49 points. 144. Oh yeah, 187. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be like that on me, dude. No. Glows that size 0. Oh, I should put these up there instead, right? That would make a lot more sense. If wrong timer is greater than or equal and glows that size. No biggie. I was about to freak out because that last thing, that one last thing wasn't working. Hopefully it works now. Oh, what? 47? Come on. The max points you can get is 50, right? Because you only got 5 seconds. So 49 max points you can get per level. Oh, what happened there? I shouldn't be able to click once it's done. Oh, come on. Okay, so this works, but I was able to click on something when it was done. So, if not showing and not done. Okay, then don't handle any of this grid stuff. So many little things. Okay, let's try it again. Piss poor. 44 points? Come on. Another 44. It's probably going to be another 44 here. No, that's 45 that time. Oh, crap. I missed that last one. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this. Cool, I couldn't select anymore. Nice. 212. That's pretty much it. Alright. So the game is working. The game is working. You could add sound effects if you want, but I don't really use sound effects on Android games. This is probably going to be the end of the video, so series. This is going to be the end of the series, I think. I don't know what else to add. It looks cool, and it looks done. There's really nothing else left to add. I could add a back button, right? Just to go back one screen. So from the menu to the difficulty, I could add a back button. Let's add that over here. Private text image back. This is just going to be back is equal to new text image back omo dot width divided by 2 omo dot height divided by 2 minus 300, or no, let's put it at the bottom, 100, and back dot render. And if I click on back, if back dot contains mouse dot x mouse dot y, then I should go back to the menu using this awesome transition, not the expand, black fade. So this just goes back to the menu. I don't need this. C, play, back. What was that? No, no, don't do that to me, bro. What's going on? Don't do that to me. Why are you blinking like that? Oh, okay, whatever. I don't really care anymore. Transition. I'm pretty sure it had to do with the alpha being messed up. Alpha. If I'll just do a balance check here. If alpha is less than 0, alpha is 0. If alpha is greater than 1, alpha is equal to 1. Whatever. I hope that fixes it, because that's what I think it is. Anyway, from the difficulty state, I also need a back button for the play state, just in case I want to back out. Back out! I'll just put it down here. Private text image button. I'll call it back. Pretty much the same exact thing as the back button for the difficulty state. Back is equal to new text image called back, omo.width divided by 2, and just at the bottom of the screen. And render it. Back, no. Glow should be all the way at the top. I'll render it here, whatever. Back.render. And the multi-touch, if I click on that, let's see, I'll just do it up here. If back dot contains mouse dot x mouse dot y, then transition. Where's transition? I need something to copy and paste. Over here. Okay, and this just goes back to difficulty state using expand. Right. Okay. Is it play? Back? Oh, no. The freaking thing's killing me again. No. Transition's not working. Get rid of these. I don't need those. Who needs those? I don't care about the weird blinking. Let's see. There's a back button that works, and when I go in here, back button there that also works. Which I can't click. Oh, I can't click it because it's not done showing. I should be able to click that even though it's... Okay. Okay. Whatever. I'll just put it over here. And I need to re-get these. I should be able to click on that even though it's not done showing. So I can't click on the tiles, but I should be able to click this. Did I click that? What happened? Okay, whatever. I'm not sure what happened. That's it. I'm at 1 hour, 20 minutes. I'm really pushing this. That's the game. Hopefully that's it. That's all I wanted to do for this game. Oh crap, I hope the back button doesn't get in the way of the tiles. Whew. I'm not even clicking on back. Oh, I was just dragging the mouse over it. So if what over here? If GDX dot I'll just if gdx.input.is or just touched. Then I'll do all this. I'm done. I swear I'm done with this game. Okay, there's that blinking. I'm not gonna fix that. Back. That works. Normal. Back. Back. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Look at that transition. That's like... Mmm. Mmm. It's like synchronized swimming. Anyway, so the game is done. I think. Should be done. You can add whatever you want. You can, if you were diligent enough to actually follow through all that. I'm not going to be posting the source for this, so I mean, you already have the source if you followed the video, but I congratulate you if you actually followed through every single video and actually copied this. Or you can try to do it yourself. I mean, it's a very simple game. This is the 8th video, and you can follow this in less than a day and have this video game made. So make any changes you want to it. Add some features or whatever. You can have a different game type instead of this having this whatever thing where you have to memorize the tiles. You can have like a whack-a-mole type situation where everything is lit up first, right? And then randomly some of them get not lit up, and then you have to constantly tap on those to light them back up or something like that. Different game modes. Come up with your own and try to add them. Make new game states for that and put them over in here. Whatever. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Yeah. That's it. It's over. See ya.